Ashlyn Castro doesn't owe you an explanation. She never did. While the internet whispers, she pours another glass of wine and books the trip. Because a woman in her power lets rumors make noise while she makes moves. This is not a gossip video. It's a masterclass in soft power, so let's begin. She doesn't post often, she doesn't overshare, and yet she's always in the conversation. Ashlyn Castro exists in a realm most women never even realize they can access. The realm of soft power, selective silence, and mystery that magnetize. She's not famous by traditional standards, but her name, it lingers in group chats and side eyes and whispered tweets. And what's even more powerful, she never gave the public anything to confirm. No exposes, no red carpet interviews, no rebuttals, just quiet luxury and well-timed exits. What she's known for but never confirmed. Her long-standing association with luxury, beauty, and mystery. Her signature aesthetic, glowy skin, minimal captions, elite company. Alleged connections to high-status men like Michael B. Jordan and Terrence Mann. There's a very intentional space between what people think they know about Ashlyn and what they actually know. Public perception, she's with him, she's the social climber. She only dates ballers, she's always where the luxury is. Private reality is, she's curated, she's intentional, she's strategic with her own energy, and she knows the power of subtlety. Because when you're too quiet to be decoded, people start decoding themselves instead. Let's talk about the power of letting people talk. In a world that begs women to overshare, to prove, defend, and respond, Ashlyn does the opposite. She reminded us that when you let people talk, you get more power than if you try to control the narrative. Now, don't get me wrong, I did see her TikTok video of her explaining her dating Jude or Judy. I don't know the guy, so I'm not really gonna talk about it. And I'm not gonna lie, for this video, I was a little lazy to do research on him because I really just wanted to focus on her power of silence. But every time she disappeared after a rumor, she amplified her mistake. Every time she posted without addressing a headline, she reinforced her control. Every time she glows in silence, the story grows louder without her. See, sometimes your silence triggers more than your response ever could. This is the energy of a woman who understands her value doesn't live in the algorithm. It lives in her aura. And while the world searches for proof, she stays in her peace. Because mystery isn't about hiding, it's about choosing what to show, when to show it, and to whom. So let's talk about the rumor era. This is what the internet thinks it knows. There are women who explain themselves, and then there are women like Ashlyn. For over half a decade, her name has lingered online in whispers, assumptions, screenshots, and speculations. She rarely posts, she never responds, and somehow she's always getting mentioned. But here's the twist. The internet thinks it knows her, and yet it only knows what she allowed. With her Michael B. Jordan era, the internet can never connect the dots. And with Terrence Mann, does it really matter if you moved on fast enough? All the clips that they had lacked context. The assumptions were loud, her response was silence. There's so many podcasts speculating her dating life, YouTube gossip channels dissecting her from Instagram, Twitter threads comparing her to the other it girls, all without ever speaking on it. Let's talk about why silence wins. Although she explained herself on TikTok, I feel like she could have went way deeper and did more damage control, but she didn't. And also the way that she posted after she made the video of her explaining herself. I like the way that she did that. She kind of just posted as if she didn't just make a video explaining herself. And I think everyone should do that if you are going to go out there and try to. She kept people wondering, she let them spiral and invent their own storylines of her. But she kept the power. Why? Because clarity satisfies, but mystery multiplies. Here's a soft power principle of the invisible it girl that does not break character, not even when provoked. So these are some of the things that I would give if I was Ashlyn's friend or associate or publicist, and every invisible it girl out there who are trying to fight rumors. Most people fight to control the narrative when they should let people fight over them. Most people chase being understood when they should understand themselves, because that's enough. Most people try to defend their name, but you should let it circulate on its own, because whisper amplifies more than explanations. Like, just think about it. What would your life feel like if you no longer felt the urge to correct the recorded? What it would feel like to know that your silence is more powerful than any defense. Because in Ashlyn's world, and many other invisible it girl worlds, silence isn't absence, it's the art of direction. Let's talk about why she's still being watched. You don't need to be loud to be seen. You don't need to post everything to be remembered. And you definitely don't need to explain yourself to be admired. Ashlyn Castro is proof that presence is art. And her greatest flex, she makes the soft visibility look luxurious. Her lifestyle is an aesthetic, not performative. She travels, she glows, she shares just enough. Not for clout, not for validation, but for the memory, for the mood, for the moment. You'll see glimpses of a soft robe in a hotel suite, a dinner table under a candlelight, a skincare ritual at golden hour, but you'll never get the full story. And that's what makes it powerful. And in a world addicted to commentary, her discretion becomes her signature. People repost her constantly, often without tagging her, because when something is beautiful, it becomes shareable. When something is rare, it becomes iconic. Ashlyn doesn't post to prove anything. She posts to preserve her aura. She reminds us you don't have to let people into your world. You can let them orbit. Here's a tip. Be so grounded, they question if they ever knew you at all. Mystery doesn't mean you're hiding. It means you're curating. And that level of self-control, that's influence. Ashlyn doesn't flood the algorithm. She sprinkles her presence like perfume, light, elegant, and unforgettable. Invisible It Girl mantra, you win when they keep your name in rooms you've never stepped in. That's what she's done. Created a presence that hunts timelines without needing to post weekly. A woman you can't pin down, yet can't scroll past. And that's not luck, that's design. A woman in her soft power doesn't beg for attention. She commands it silently. You don't need to go viral to be valuable. You just need to hold your energy like it's sacred. And that is what Ashlyn mastered. Let's talk about how to handle assumptions. Number 1, detach from the false urgency. You don't need to clear things up. Number 2, use rumors as a mirror. What are they projecting onto you? Number 3, don't explain what they already decided. There is no point of explaining yourself to people who have decided full-heartedly to believe whatever they heard. Number 4, let curiosity work for you, not against you. Number 5, refocus the energy on leveling up, not clearing your name. This is why the power of transmuting other energy is very powerful and important. See, because rumors only hurt when you make them your reality. Be so busy designing your dream life that you can't even have time to defend yourself. Ashlyn doesn't move for attention, she moves with intention, and that part is what makes her endlessly fascinating. It isn't just what she shows, it's what she chooses not to react to, because in a culture obsessed with confrontation, the rarest currency is emotional discipline. Not everything deserves a response. Not everyone deserves access to your energy. Not every rumor deserves to be dignified with clarity. Emotional intelligence isn't about being calm, it's about being selective. Selective with your words, selective with your presence, and selective with your peace. Ashlyn models this effortlessly. She doesn't try to match chaos with chaos. She doesn't post just because people are watching. She doesn't respond just because people are talking. She stays grounded, neutral, and yet still captivating. And that's the real control. Here's some tips for you. Don't match energy, just set the tone. Let your real life outshine your digital life. Be unreachable to nonsense. Move slowly, react rarely, and glow daily. Because in the age of oversharing, storytelling without speaking is a skill. The moment you start explaining, you make the rumor real. Ashlyn teaches us that softness is not weakness, it's strategy. Ashlyn's silence isn't passive, it's calculated, it's powerful, and it's feminine control wrapped in satin and scented with luxury. This is her blueprint, one that any woman can learn from. Let your name be luxury, even when it's being dragged, because a whispered name in elite rooms hold more power than a shouted one online. Number 2, stay in your aura, not in your mentions. You're not for debate, you're for evolution. Number 3, keep glowing, keep going. The noise is temporary, your essence is not. Here's some final affirmations for anyone out there that have been feeling the need to clear their name. I don't chase clarity, I embody peace. I am never obligated to explain my softness to people hardened by chaos. I don't fear rumors because the truth always wears better with time. My silence is not weakness, it's wisdom. I don't defend my name, I design my future. You don't become unforgettable by explaining yourself. You become unforgettable by choosing yourself again and again without apology. Remember, darlings, in order to live a high-quality lifestyle, you have to embody high-quality essence. Smooches!